You know the feeling when your hobby starts taking up more space in your life and you secretly wonder, could this be my job one day? I've been trying to monetize my hobby and started posting my hobby content on Instagram to see how it works. A few months in, I noticed some clear signs telling me it's time to start over. If you're curious what went wrong when I mixed personal and hobby content, check out my previous video. But today I'm giving you a walkthrough of how I'm optimizing my content on my fresh new account while sharing some strategies I've learned along the way. So if your content isn't performing the way you hoped, you might want to try this out with me. First, I downloaded all my old posts or tried to find the original files wherever I could. Unfortunately, I didn't have all of them since some were edited directly on Instagram. So when I downloaded my stories, they had watermarks of my old handle. It's kind of humbling, right? I thought that I was being productive, but I wasn't even saving up my own work properly. Create a lesson 101. So, lesson learned. Next time, I'll edit everything in a separate video editing app so that I always have the final version saved. Well, right now I've only got roughly 20-30 posts ready, but considering I'll be creating hundreds more in the future, that's a small compromise to restart clean. Now that my materials are ready, I'm opening 3 platforms: Instagram, TikTok, and Threads. I know it sounds a lot to manage, but actually, it could be a lot easier than it sounds. As you guys know, TikTok and Instagram Reels work almost the same way, so you can put identical content without much extra effort. I've heard that some platforms might not push content if it's been posted elsewhere. I'm not sure if it's entirely true. I'll keep you updated. But honestly, a lot of successful creators post across multiple platforms anyway. So I'd rather increase my exposure than worry too much about algorithm holding me back. So we all know Instagram and TikTok, but not everyone has tried Threads yet. Thread is kind of like a mix between Twitter and Instagram. It's text-based, but directly connected to your Instagram account, and here's what's cool about it. Sometimes Threads will send me a notification that perfectly matches my interest and pulls me in, even before I open the app. And that's because unlike video platforms, Threads can show a text preview of your content in notification, and that's a huge opportunity. I remember the first time Threads sent me a notification. It was about someone's creative post, and it just clicked with me. I thought, okay, this is how discovery should feel. Natural, not forced. So, if you post a video, you can write a short, intriguing sentence that gives people a reason to click. For example, if I post a reel about my workout hair, instead of writing "I love my workout hair," I'd write something like "how I did my sleek workout hair that stayed cute and practical." And that way, when people see the notification, they immediately know what it's about. And if it resonates with them, they'll check it out. So I think Threads can help our content reach the right people through curiosity-based text. Now let's talk captions. Take my what I ate in a week video as an example. It's a simple series where I just filmed my meals, but people loved it because it gave them new meal ideas. For Instagram and TikTok, I'll write a description that clearly explains what's in the video, and using keywords that people might search for, like easy lunch ideas, healthy meals, or meal prep ideas. That way, when people search, they find you. So for Threads, I'll start with one line that's curious but informative, something that'll make people click when they see it as notification. For example, 5 easy weekday lunches that save me time but still taste amazing. So for quick summary, for Instagram and TikTok, you want to maximize searchable keywords. For Threads, you want to start with curious but informative first line while keeping your keywords in the description. Okay, so now it's time to post. Here's a quick tip that still works. Use trending music because it helps boost exposure. When you're editing your Instagram reel or post, you'll see a suggested audio option at the top of the screen. Tap that and a panel will open, then click on trending. And you know it doesn't always have to come from the trending tab. If you spot a song with an upward arrow icon next to it, that means the audio is currently trending. On TikTok, you'll see a music icon at the top of the screen with the text "add sound" or the name of a song. Tap that and a panel will open at the bottom. Next, tap the search icon on the right hand side. It'll open a new page. Then select Discover More Sounds. Now you're on TikTok's full music page. TikTok automatically shows you recommended songs, but you can scroll down to explore viral sounds or check out the top 50 songs in your country. On Threads, there's no music, so copy-paste the caption you prepared earlier. Here's my posting plan. I have a list of materials ready, but today I'm only uploading 3 to test the flow. You know, it's funny, this part used to make me feel anxious. I'd spend hours wondering if my post is good enough. But lately, I remind myself, this is my experiment. I'm not chasing perfection. I'm building consistency. I don't want to spam platforms right away. I'd rather ease into a routine. And now that I have my brand new account, I'm committed to posting every day. And yes, I know it can feel a bit like a 9-to-5 job, but the difference is you're building an asset for yourself, not for someone else's business. So let's keep that in mind when it gets tiring, because every post you make adds up, and when we stay consistent, our hobby can actually turn into real monetization. Thanks for watching and stay tuned. Life with Yeonny is about building a life around what you love, not squeezing your creativity into someone else's system. I see you guys next time.